That as of now the official death toll is 275. Several who are injured continue to be in the hospitals. Rishabh, stay on with us. Mr. Sudhanshu Mani is with us on the broadcast. Mr. Mani, how do you look at what the railways briefing that just came in? Your understanding, if you could tell us on what they said, that the accident point towards signalling interference. Does that point at foul play, do you believe, or it could even be technical, and that's something that the railways will be looking at?
Okay, so yesterday we did not have full information, so there were many versions. Now we appear to know what has happened. Let me reconstruct to you as to what happened in the accident. Okay. First, the goods train was received in the loop line. As soon as it is received, just for a moment, assume that some work is going on in the relay room or in the blocking. Using some shortcut method, there is some interference with signaling equipment, and although the point should have been normalized by the station master, it is showing a normalized indication already. Although the route is set to loop, the indication is that it is normalized. That should have alerted the station master as to why it happened without his action. Or it's possible that it happened because of his action, there was a false indication. So the situation now is that the route is set to loop line, the signal is showing through main line, so Coromandel Express at 130 km comes at full speed, assuming that it is going to take the main line. Whereas actually the route is set to loop line, and then you know what happened after that, a big collision, side collision with the Yashwantpur train also, which was nearly leaving the station, and all the mayhem and the mishap. Now, the signaling system itself is foolproof. If it fails in a safe mode. The system will never allow route to be set to loop line, whereas the signaling showing main. It can only happen in case of a tampering, either by maintenance staff or by sabotage. That is something I cannot comment on. But the information I have, which is not verified, is that some signaling maintenance work was going on. So if that is the case, then signaling maintenance is the culprit, with or without the collusion of the station staff. Let me also tell you that such shortcut work do take place occasionally under pressure of work, because there is a pressure that train should keep running, and the maintenance window is made smaller and smaller. It does keep happening. And perhaps at times it's not taken so seriously. This time the circumstances combined together to make the accident such a massive accident and such a big mishap. And if that is the case, that such things do happen on this railway or otherwise, then there is some culpability of the management also. But all those things will be clearer after the inquiry, and we should not jump the gun here. But more or less, it is now clear, in my mind, that it is not some equipment failure of the signaling, but it is either through sabotage, which to my mind is unlikely, or some maintenance intervention with a shortcut method.
Okay, all right. So it could be a maintenance issue as well, which would be extremely unfortunate. But also, Mr. Sudhanshu, from the briefing that just came in, there are two key takeaways as well. One, of course, being overspeeding has been ruled out, because initially there were speculations on whether the train had been overspeeding. That has been ruled out completely. And the second, the debate around Govt and whether that could have averted this tragedy has also more or less been settled, because the Railways Ministry spoke about how Govt could not really have averted this tragedy because it's only for head-on collisions. We'll continue discussing that. A very quick break here. We'll be right back. To stay with us.